What up? It's your boy, Kreations, coming back again from the depths of college, now with a shiny piece of paper, to welcome you all to the new year, and I guess wish you all a happy holidays. Also, this is like the 6th time I've recorded this, because the other 5 times, I managed to somehow crop the camera upward and ruin my little studio background. You can see, right here, just look at it, it looks great, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so what's poppin'? I'm back after once again surviving college and this abhorrent thing that's a pain in my butt. Where if you know what this is, it's a capstone, basically a giant research project that culminates all your knowledge that you have received from your college education. Yeah, it's not that fun. And free advice for anyone who wants to go to college or is going to college. Don't do anything the last minute with this, because I promise you, you will end up regretting it. With that being said, I want to take some time to talk about the accomplishments I made from college and this year in general, because while I haven't been that active on YouTube for, again, a giant elephant in the room that has thankfully now been removed from my life, and just stuff in general. Well, because yes, I haven't been obviously active on YouTube, because again, college is a thing, but I also want to showcase that I have done stuff and things and all that jazz. So, for starters, I've graduated from college, so that means for this limited time for the month of January, and hopefully from now on I can upload more consistently as an animator. We hope, we pray, like, please God, allow me to do this, thank you. Also, I've cleaned my capstone, which is a major achievement, because once again, it's not that easy. It was a pain. A lot of research, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of me actually editing some of the videos required to show off the evidence that I have, and it was overall painful, but it was a good little learning experience. It taught me that I guess hard work, consistency, and all that jazz that college hopefully teaches you, and if it doesn't, well, then you should probably not do it unless you have a bigger goal in mind. And also, I reached 400 subs at the time of the end of last year. Now, to say this accomplishment means a lot to me is a huge understatement, because I had a lot of channels before this one. My first channel was just me bashing a bunch of toys together and seeing what works as my form of storytelling, because at that time I was around like 10 or 11 or maybe even 8 years old at the time, just bashing Legos together. That was fun, but I didn't get that much substance. But I didn't care. I was a kid. I did it for funsies, because I saw that one episode in Johnny Test where he got over, 10 million views on a parody website of YouTube, and as a kid I'm like, oh, I want that! So I just did it. The second one was to show my appreciation for these things, for the Transformers. That channel got a little bit more traction, but admittedly, my videos were trash. They were god-awful. I hated every single one of them. Like, they all are trash. They were all terrible. Terrible story. Terrible animation, and clearly trying to use techniques that I didn't comprehend fully just yet, or lack the knowledge, the ability to do so, because for lack of a better term, again, I was 12. Last time I checked, 12-year-olds don't have a lot of money. Unless, you're a Twitch streamer who's 12, which, yeah, whatever, don't care. Another thing, but to see me go from those 2 channels and to the third one, which is this one obviously, where I was originally obsessed with Bionicle. Like, this was purely a Bionicle based channel where I build mocks, made a mid-series that I probably will never finish because all the episodes were just kind of, I was still growing as a content creator and a writer, so didn't really do much with it. To now go make one video, where I made a Transformers stop motion with all the characters being custom paint action figures. That was okay, but at the time was great to me. Helped me jump off from 100 to 200 to 300 and now to 400 is the greatest thing that's happened in my life. It has made me consider wanting to take this more seriously overall. So, in case it was obvious, I'm trying to say is thank you. Thank you all for subscribing to the channel. Like, I genuinely feel appreciation and love from you all, and I want to do better by all of you. Make better content, have better storytelling, actually include voice actors and not just have my one little voice change ever so slightly so I can make more characters and not more or spend the time to actually communicate with actors, which, you know, is kind of what you have to do if you want to make a good quality story. I know, crazy, but doing all that sort of stuff, and I'm not willing to do it because you got me to 400 subs, which again, I'm gonna state this over and over and over again because I feel like y'all deserve it. So again, one last time, thank you. Now, let's get to the point where y'all want me to really get into it. Is we're entitled, what's next? What content is gonna be coming out? Well, obviously, Megatron's Returns, formally, and now being called Transformers Divide and Conquer, will now be going full steam ahead. I've drawn out the storyboard, so all I have to do is just animate. Now granted, I will not be setting a release date for that project, because at this point, it's been delayed so many times. I at one point said, hey, it'll be out by the third quarter or second quarter of last year. And then I said, hey, I'm going to release it in December, October of last year. My brother in Christ, it is now the new year. It is 2024. So at this point, I will not guarantee a release date at all whatsoever because, again, what I'm doing is a niche that in practice and when it's out looks so beautiful. But it's one of those things where you have to truly take your time with any form of animation where you just have to like sit through, go through the grind. What I'm trying to say, it'll take a long time, and I don't want to make y'all wait that long, or guarantee anything until it is 90 to 100% done. Like, I want to guarantee that once it gets to 90%, I will confirm release date, but for right now, appreciate the patience, and you know I'm not asking me a bunch of bombarding questions when it's going to be out. Just be patient, it will be done, and I promise, and for future projects, I plan to do other things like Baraka vs. Wolverine, an old project that I started a long time ago, never really got on it, and I really wanted to because I've always wanted to make like a Wolverine stop motion with Baraka because, you know, they both have like arm blades and claws that come out of their hands and stuff, and I feel like that would be an interesting fight. Granted, if you know Wolverine, you know who the winner, Wolverine and Baraka, you know who the winner be. But, you know, I just want to see in a visual format that's nice and, you know, obviously gory for pure entertainment. And also, I want to make this statement right now. If you think I'm just going to be doing Transformers stop motions and you know, just sticking to that, and you just came here just for that, I'm gonna say this right now, that's not what's happening. I'm not gonna be God, there's so many boogers. Yeah, that's not what I'm gonna be doing this entire year or going forward. Because as much as I love the Transformers IP and all that, I've been a fan since the original Michael Bay 2007 movies. Loved the IP, been a fan of it since I was a kid. There's always so much you can do with the Transformers franchise. Like, you have three options. You have one, the beginning, where Orion and Megatron are best friends, they're buddy-buddy. Oh no, Megatron mad that Orion got the role of a Prime. Grr, cringe, start war. Then it's during the war, the first part being Cybertron, where Megatron ultimately wipes the floor with the entire Autobot faction, and they go, okay, we're bouncing the Earth. And then there's the post-war, or as I like to call it, the IDW era. Like, those are your three, like, oh god, they're spit. Yeah, get off there, thank you. Those are your three, like, options you get for stories in the Transformers universe. Well, granted, the most interesting ones being obviously the beginning and the end. The middle, you already know what happens. Eventually, either the Autobots win by some miraculous means, or if writers, the official ones that'd be fun with it, make the Decepticons win and make the Autobots the underdogs that eventually triumph over evil. It's one of those. It's just one of those. And you know, as much as I've developed as a writer and a content creator and telling stories, which I think I do decent on, I can see my improvement gradually over time, especially with Transformers Divide and Conquer. I don't want to be stagnant in just that one medium. I want to be able to make my own original ideas that are purely based on me and me alone. Like, no one else has made it before. And also inspired by things I like anime, Transformers, and just mecha robots in general. That being said, there will be some original project that I eventually want to get out. One that I'm still working on and still revising, and it will be a series, but I want to take the time to revise it and actually make sure it's actually good. And another one I'll just announce right now is an old project I've been holding up for several years, for like a year at this point, is called The Good Monster, which is basically just, again, imagine Attack on Titan and Pacific Rim, right? They had a baby. Yeah, we on that level of, yeah, just that combination together, because I haven't seen Pacific Rim, nor have I watched Attack on Titan, but I just really love the concept of Titan shifters, and I love the concept of Jaegers. Even if one is obviously more superior than the other in terms of utility, but I just love that concept, and I'm like, I wonder if we tried to put kaiju-sized monsters in it. Maybe this could be something that turns out a little bit cool. But you know, that's about all I have to say for this little quick little update video that's been 13 minutes long. Jesus Christ, okay. I had a lot to say. But that's genuinely it. I'm not going to hold y'all up anymore. Hope you have a good day, and hope y'all do all the things you want to do in the new year. I'm going to now go take a nap. Bye.